thinking that you got a small car, you don't have enough room for the subwoofer, there's a solution for it. Yeah, I made a plug and play subwoofer, so whenever you want to carry luggages or stroller or even the shopping goods, what you can do, just simply turn off the switch, unplug, and take it off. You got a space for everything, so whenever you need it, just keep the subwoofer inside, like the RCA, and plug it. So even if you carry old people, that people who don't like the bass, so what simply you can turn off the switch and you can drive away with them. So whenever you go alone or when you feel like you need a bass, so just turn it on, you're ready to go. Today I'll show you how to do that. All you need: wiring kit, power plug and the socket, some RCA cables. The female should be better, but I don't have female, so this is the male version, and some crimp connectors. I have seen videos they're using clutch pedal hole on automatic cars. On manual cars they're using the drill. I'm not gonna make any hole. I'm just using this gap, I mean between the door and the car, so this gap to run the wire. First thing, you need to take this panel off. If you just pull it, it's gonna come. And take this panel off. Sorry, the sun reflecting. Okay, so if you see here, you can see there's a gap. So I'm gonna use a screwdriver to make a hole. So I'm going to run the wire through this to here. So I run the wire through this hole and came up here. So this is the rubber, it was holding it. So I just put this rubber and now I'm gonna send the wire through this gap. Now I'll get it from the bonnet. So here, I don't know whether you can see or not, I can see the wire. So I'm using this tool to pull the wire. Here the wire. So I just got the wire, just pull this. I ran through the wire here. I made my fuse here, so here the connection. So I'm gonna connect with the plus, I mean positive. So I'm gonna do that later. I'll leave it as it is now. This model, you don't have to do anything here. In your glove box, you need to take this head off. All you need the stereo removal tool. So just plug this in. You'll hear a click sound. So once it's locked, you have to pull them, so the head unit gonna come out. So here my head unit has come out. Once you open it, here the wiring harness, you need to unplug them. In my case, there is no wiring diagram for the stereo, so I don't know which wires goes to which speakers. So I would like to use the front speakers for the subwoofer. So um, there's a trick to find out which speaker for, I mean which wire for which speaker. I'll show you. Basically I got two pieces of wires and a battery. So here these two, one set of speaker, these two one set of speaker, these two one set of speaker, and the last two, they are one set of speaker. So I'm going to connect these two wires into these two holes. So don't know whether you can see or not. I insert one wire here, one wire into this hole, and I'm going to use this battery like this. Now I can, so I'm touching these wires. Now I can, this sound from my rear left. So yeah, don't know whether you can hear that. So yeah, so these two wires for the left rear. So I'm going to try the same technique for all of them to find out which is front right and front left. So every time you connect this wire, you'll hear the sound like an FM. Hey guys, I found out these middle two are my front speakers. This one front left, this one front right. The green and the red positive, the green and brown negative. Here yellow and red positive, and the yellow and brown is negative. So I'm going to connect my RCA cable here with these wires. Here I made a small cut on these factory wires, and I have connected this RCA cable. The green wire goes to the positive side and the white wire goes to the negative side. I'm gonna do that same thing for front right as well, and once it's done I have to put the tape to secure it, otherwise it may make a short circuit. Here I have connected those two RCA cables. Now I'm gonna run these RCA cables through here to here. Here I ran the wires through here. So I have some connectors to connect this and that. That's what I told you earlier. If you got the female, you can buy the female RCA. I couldn't find any RCA cables, the female, so that's the reason I use this. So I'm going to connect this. Sorry, just like this. So I'm using this connector to connect these. Here the red one goes to red, which is the right side, and the blue one goes to green, which is the left side. And this is the remote power wire, so that gonna come with the remote wire, but Volkswagen and Audi, they don't normally have that remote power wire. So the people usually they connect with the ground, which is here, the constant power, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm going to put this back in place. Guys, I put some tape so that won't come out. So now I'm going to put this harness back, and yeah, I'll catch you back. So the head unit back in place, so I'm going to run this wire all the way to back. So I put this panel backs, and here the wires. So I'm gonna tuck in these wires into the panel just like this. So I'm gonna tuck in here as well. I tuck in all the wires, it's up to here. So I'm going to pop this seat off. under the seat. To the back, like this. Now I have to connect this wire with the ground. Connected the ground. Now I am going to run the remote power wire through the driver side. This is my ground wire. I'm going to connect with the fuse box. So, and I tuck in all the wires up to the back. Here I have connected all the wires here. So I connected the constant power with the line, remote power with the neutral, and the ground with the ground. So just to make it easy, I'm gonna put my here. Constant power is here. That's the neutral, and this is the ground. So I'm going to put this. This is my remote power wire. I'm going to connect with one of the fuse, which is the ignition power. I mean the switch power fuse. Don't connect with the constant power, otherwise it will drain your battery. So connect with your switch power. So this is the power plug I'm going to use. This is line, this is neutral, this is ground. So if you turn this way, ground will go with ground, neutral will go with neutral, the line will go with constant power. So in my case, this brown wire, this is the line, this is neutral, that's ground. So the line I have connected with the constant power, so that will go with my subwoofer on the 12 voltage, and the neutral will go with remote power, and the ground will go with the ground. Here I connected this positive with the battery positive. That's it. I got my ground from here, so it came up to here. I didn't have enough cable, so I connected with another wire and I ran to the socket. Now I'm gonna turn on the music. Now it's not working. So here you can see this is my right side, this is left side, and all the connection has been made. So I'm going to turn on. So every time, whenever you need, you can plug it and you can drive away. If you think that you don't need it, or if you have not enough room space, or you can take it off, unplug it and take it off.